Hi, I'm Patrick Perry. I'd like to show you Demon Pictures and Demon Wikipedia. I'd like to show you. Okay, this is called the demon. The demon right here. It just say demon.
Demon.
Okay, the demon. Take a look at demon pictures. Okay. You look like a demon. Look at that demon right here. Huh. Let me see here. A demon. Look at the demon right here. Let's see here. Ooh, that's a demon right here. Ooh, that's a demon. That looks like a demon. Look at that. Ooh, that's a demon. And that's a demon. Oh, that's a demon right here. Oh yeah, it's a demon. Oh yeah, he's a demon. Demon and demon. Oh yeah, it's a demon. Demon is demon. Demon. Look at that. Ooh, look like a demon. Ooh, it's a demon right here. Ooh, demon. Demon. Demon right here. demon, 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 demon. Well, we're gonna go. Next one is, this is called Diablo. Diablo. It's like the demons. Oh yes, it's the demons. Look at the demons. Look at that, he's a demon. Oh yeah, he's a demon. Wow, he's a demon. Demons. Demons. Demon. Wow. Look at demons. 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 Yeah, I played the Diablos with the full PC. I played the Diablo 2 for PC. I played the Diablo 3 for PC because of the level 1 is completed, level 2 gotta pay for the use a credit card or debit card for the purchase. Gotta pay for it to go to next level, to go to next levels. Gotta pay for the purchase. Look at demons. Look at the demons. Look at that. Wow. demons. Wow, look at the demons. Go next one. Look at the demons. Wow, look at the demons. Oh, that's a demon one. That's a demon right here. Oh, that's a demons. Oh, that's a demons. That's a demons right here. That's a demons. Demons. Look like a demons. Well, this is be demons. Okay. Okay, you like the demons? You like it demons for that? You like it? But I like a demons. I like the demons. Okay, this is called the Demon Wikipedia. Now, listen, read out loud. Now listen this.
Demon. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. It has been suggested that devil be merged into this article. Discuss, proposed since November 2021. not to be confused with daemon. Evil spirit redirects here. For the 1928 film, see Evil Spirit, film. For the album by The Damned, see Evil Spirits, album. Bronze statuette of the Assyro-Babylonian demon king Pazuzu, c. 800 c. 700 BCE, Louvre. Mephistopheles, a medieval demon from German folklore, flying over Wittenberg, in a lithograph by Eugene Delacroix. A demon is a supernatural being, typically associated with evil, prevalent historically in religion, occultism, literature, fiction, mythology, and folklore, as well as in media such as comics, video games, movies, anime, and television series. In ancient Near Eastern religions and in the Abrahamic traditions, including ancient and medieval Christian demonology, a demon is considered a harmful spiritual entity, which may cause demonic possession, calling for an exorcism. Large portions of the Jewish demonology, a key influence on Christianity and Islam, originated from a later form of Zoroastrianism and were transferred to Judaism during the Persian era. 1. In Western occultism and Renaissance magic, which grew out of an amalgamation of Greco-Roman magic, Jewish Agada, and Christian demonology. 2. A demon is believed to be a spiritual entity that may be conjured and controlled. The supposed existence of demons remains an important concept in many modern religions and occultist traditions. Demons are still feared largely due to their alleged power to possess living creatures. In the contemporary Western occultist tradition, perhaps epitomized by the work of Aleister Crowley, a demon, such as Corazon, which is Crowley's interpretation of the so-called demon of the abyss, is a useful metaphor for certain inner psychological processes, inner demons, though some may also regard it as an objectively real phenomenon. The original Greek word daimon did not carry negative connotations. 3. The ancient Greek word delta alpha mu omega nu daimon denotes a spirit, or divine power. 4. The Greek conception of a daimon notably appears in the works of Plato, where it describes the divine inspiration of Socrates. In Christianity, morally ambivalent daimons were replaced by demons, forces of evil only striving for corruption. 5. Such demons are not the Greek intermediary spirits, but hostile entities, already known in Iranian beliefs. 6. Contents. 1. Etymology. 2. Ancient Egypt. 3. Mesopotamia. 4. Judaism. 4.1 Hebrew Bible. 4.2 Talmudic tradition and Midrashim. 4.3 Kabbalah. 4.4 Second Temple Judaism. 5 Hinduism. 5.1 Asuras. 5.2 Evil Spirits. 6 Iranian Demons. 6.1 Zoroastrianism. 6.2 Manichaeism. 6.3 in the Shahnameh. 7 Native North American Demons. 7.1 Wendigo. 8 Christianity. 8.1 Old Testament. 8.2 New Testament. 8.3 Pseudepigrapha and Deuterocanonical books. 8.4 Christian demonology. 9 Gnosticism. 10 Islam. 11 Baha'i faith. 12 Ceremonial magic. 13 Wicca. 14 Modern interpretations. 15 See also. 16 References. 17 Sources. 18 Further reading. 19 External links. Etymology, edit. Further information. Daemon, classical mythology, Agatha demon, Cacodemon, demonic, and eudaimonia. The ancient Greek word delta alpha mu omega nu daemon denotes a spirit, or divine power, much like the Latin genius or numen. Daimon most likely came from the Greek verb deisthai, to divide, distribute. 4. The Greek conception of a daimon notably appears in the works of Plato, where it describes the divine inspiration of Socrates. The original Greek word daimon does not carry the negative connotation initially understood by implementation of the koine delta alpha iota mu nu iota omicron nu, daimonion, 3, and later ascribed to any cognate words sharing the root. The Greek terms do not have any connotations of evil or malevolence. In fact, Epsilon Delta Alpha Iota Mu Omicron Nu Alpha Eudaimonia, literally good-spiritedness, means happiness. By the early Roman Empire, cult statues were seen, by pagans and their Christian neighbors alike, as inhabited by the numinous presence of the gods. Like pagans, Christians still sensed and saw the gods and their power, and as something they had to assume lay behind it. By an easy traditional shift of opinion, they turned these pagan daimons into malevolent demons, the troop of Satan. Far into the Byzantine period, Christians eyed their city's old pagan statuary as a seat of the demon's presence. It was no longer beautiful, it was infested. 7. The term had first acquired its negative connotations in the Septuagint translation of the Hebrew Bible into Greek, which drew on the mythology of ancient Semitic religions. This was then inherited by the Koine text of the New Testament. The Western medieval and neo-medieval conception of a demon, 8, derives seamlessly from the ambient popular culture of late antiquity. The Hellenistic daemon eventually came to include many Semitic and Near Eastern gods as evaluated by Christianity. Citation needed. The English use of demon as synonym for devils goes back at least as far as about 825. The German word, daemon, however, is different from devil, Teufel, and demons as evil spirits. 9. Ancient Egypt, edit. Ram-headed demon. The hands probably outstretched to hold two snakes. From a royal tomb in the Valley of the Kings, Thebes, Egypt. End of the 18th dynasty, around 1325 BCE. Both deities and demons can act as intermediaries to deliver messages to humans. 10. Thus they share some resemblance to the Greek daimonion. The exact definition of demon in Egyptology posed a major problem for modern scholarship, since the borders between a deity and a demon are sometimes blurred, and the ancient Egyptian language lacks a term for the modern English demon. 11. 12. However, magical writings indicate that ancient Egyptians acknowledged the existence of malevolent demons by highlighting the demon names with red ink. 12. Demons in this culture appeared to be subordinative and related to a specific deity, yet they may have occasionally acted independently of the divine will. The existence of demons can be related to the realm of chaos, beyond the created world. 11. But even this negative connotation cannot be denied in light of the magical texts. The role of demons in relation to the human world remains ambivalent, and largely depends on context. Ancient Egyptian demons can be divided into two classes, guardians and wanderers. 13. 14. Guardians are tied to a specific place. Their demonic activity is topographically defined, and their function can be benevolent towards those who have the secret knowledge to face them. 15. Demons protecting the underworld may prevent human souls from entering paradise. Only by knowing right charms is the deceased able to enter the halls of Osiris. 16. Here, the aggressive nature of the guardian demons is motivated by the need to protect their abodes and not by their evil essence. Accordingly, demons guarded sacred places, or the gates to the netherworld. During the Ptolemaic and Roman period, the guardians shifted towards the role of genius loci, and they were the focus of local and private cults. The wanderers are associated with possession, mental illness, death, and plagues. Many of them serve as executioners for the major deities, such as Ra or Osiris, when ordered to punish humans on Earth or in the netherworld. 15. Wanderers can also be agents of chaos, arising from the world beyond creation to bring about misfortune and suffering without any divine instructions, led only by evil motivations. The influences of the wanderers can be warded off and kept at the borders on the human world by the use of magic, but they can never be destroyed. A subcategory of wanderers are nightmare demons, which were believed to cause nightmares by entering a human body. 11. Mesopotamia, edit. Further information, Ancient Mesopotamian Underworld Demons. Ancient Sumerian cylinder seal impression, showing the god Dumuzi being tortured in the underworld by gala demons. The ancient Mesopotamians believed that the underworld was home to many demons, 17, which are sometimes referred to as offspring of Arali. 17. These demons could sometimes leave the underworld and terrorize mortals on Earth. 17. One class of demons that were believed to reside in the underworld were known as Gala Wink with a frown. 18. Their primary purpose appears to have been to drag unfortunate mortals back to Kor. 18. They are frequently referenced in magical texts. 19. And some texts describe them as being 7 in number. 19. Several extant poems describe the Gala dragging the god Dumuzi into the underworld. 20. Like other demons, however, Gala could also be benevolent. 20. And, in a hymn from King Gudea of Lagash, circa 2144 to 2124 BCE, a minor god named Igialima is described as the Great Gala of Gur-Sadat. 20. Lamishta was a demonic goddess with the head of a lion, the teeth of a donkey, naked breasts, a hairy body, hands stained with blood, long fingers and fingernails, and the feet of Enzu. 21. She was believed to feed on the blood of human infants. 21. And was widely blamed as the cause of miscarriages and cot deaths. 21. Although Lamishta has traditionally been identified as a demoness. 22. The fact that she could cause evil on her own without the permission of other deities strongly indicates that she was seen as a goddess in her own right. 21. Mesopotamian peoples protected against her using amulets and talismans. 21. She was believed to ride in her boat on the river of the underworld. 21. And she was associated with donkeys. 21. She was believed to be the daughter of an. 21. Pazuzu is a demonic god who was well known to the Babylonians and Assyrians throughout the first millennium BC. 23. He is shown with a rather canine face with abnormally bulging eyes, a scaly body, a snake-headed penis, the talons of a bird, and usually wings. 23. He was believed to be the son of the god Hanbai. 24. He was usually regarded as evil. 23. But he could also sometimes be a beneficent entity who protected against winds bearing pestilence. 23. And he was thought to be able to force Lamishta back to the underworld. 25. Amulets bearing his image were positioned in dwellings to protect infants from Lamishtu. 24. And pregnant women frequently wore amulets with his head on them as protection from her. 24. Sulpaye's name means youthful brilliance, but he was not envisioned as youthful god. 26. According to one tradition, he was the consort of Ninhursag, a tradition which contradicts the usual portrayal of Enki as Ninhursag's consort. 26. 27. In one Sumerian poem, offerings made to Shulpai in the underworld, and, in later mythology, he was one of the demons of the underworld. 26. According to the Jewish Encyclopedia, originally published in 12 volumes from 1901 to 1906, in Chaldean mythology the 7 evil deities were known as Shidu, storm demons, represented in ox-like form. 28. They were represented as winged bulls, derived from the colossal bulls used as protective jinn of royal palaces. 29. Judaism, edit. See also, Shidim, Dybbuk, and Samel. In Lilith by John Collier, 1892, the female demon Lilith is shown personified within the Garden of Eden. There are differing opinions in Judaism about the existence or non-existence of demons, Shidim or Seirim. 28. There are practically nil roles assigned to demons in the Hebrew Bible. 30. In Judaism today, beliefs in demons or evil spirits are either midat hasadut, Hebrew for customs of the pious, and therefore not halakha, citation needed, or notions based on a superstition that are non-essential, non-binding parts of Judaism, and therefore not normative Jewish practice, citation needed. That is to say, Jews are not obligated to believe in the existence of Shidim, as Posek Rabbi David Barham points out. 31. Hebrew Bible, edit. This section uncritically uses texts from within a religion or faith system without referring to secondary sources that critically analyze them. Please help improve this article by adding references to reliable secondary sources with multiple points of view. September 2021. Learn how and when to remove this template message. The Hebrew Bible mentions 2 classes of demonic spirits, the Seirim and the Shidim. The word Shidim, sing shed or shade, appears in 2 places in the Hebrew Bible. 32. The Seirim sing. Sair, male goat, are mentioned once in Leviticus 17:7. 33. Probably a recollection of Assyrian demons in the shape of goats. 34. The Shidim, however, are not pagan demigods, but the foreign gods themselves. Both entities appear in a scriptural context of animal or child sacrifice to non-existent false gods. 28. 30:35. From Chaldea, the term Shedid traveled to the Israelites. Citation needed. The writers of the Tanakh applied the word as a dialogism to Canaanite deities. Citation needed. There are indications that demons in popular Hebrew mythology were believed to come from the netherworld. 36. Various diseases and ailments were ascribed to them, particularly those affecting the brain and those of internal nature. Examples include catalepsy, headache, epilepsy, and nightmares. There also existed a demon of blindness, shabriri, lit. Dazzling glare, who rested on uncovered water at night and blinded those who drank from it. 37. Demons supposedly entered the body and caused the disease while overwhelming or seizing the victim. To cure such diseases, it was necessary to draw out the evil demons by certain incantations and talismanic performances, at which the Essenes excelled. 28. Josephus, who spoke of demons as spirits of the wicked which enter into men that are alive and kill them, but which could be driven out by a certain route. 38. Witnessed such a performance in the presence of the Emperor Vespasian. 39. And described its origin to King Solomon. In mythology, there were few defenses against Babylonian demons. The mythical mace-sharer had the power to slay demons such as a Sag, a legendary Galu, or a Dimmu of hideous strength. Talmudic tradition and Midrashim, edit. Further information, Midrash. In the Jerusalem Talmud, notions of Shedim, demons or spirits, are almost unknown or occur only very rarely, whereas in the Babylonian Talmud there are many references to Shedim and magical incantations. The existence of Shedim in general was not questioned by most of the Babylonian Talmudists. As a consequence of the rise of influence of the Babylonian Talmud over that of the Jerusalem Talmud, late rabbis in general took as fact the existence of Shedim, nor did most of the medieval thinkers question their reality. 40. However, rationalists like Maimonides, Saadia Jain, and Abraham ibn Ezra, and others explicitly denied their existence and completely rejected concepts of demons, evil spirits, negative spiritual influences, attaching and possessing spirits. They thought the essential teaching about Shedim and similar spirits is that they should not be an object of worship, not a reality to be acknowledged or feared. 41. Their point of view eventually became mainstream Jewish understanding. 28:42. Occasionally an angel is called Satan in the Babylon Talmud. But Satans do not refer to demons, as they remain at the service of God. Stand not in the way of an ox when coming from the pasture, for Satan dances between his horns. 43. Agadic tales from the Persian tradition describe the Shedim, the Matsim, Harmers, and the Ruin spirits. There were also Lilin, night spirits, Elaine, shade or evening spirits, a Harir, midday spirits, and a Friar, morning spirits, as well as the demons that bring famine, and such as cause storm and earthquake. 44:28. According to some Agadic stories, demons were under the dominion of a king or chief, usually Asmodai. 45. Kabbalah, edit. See also, Kabbalah and Destroying Angel, Bible. In Kabbalah, demons are regarded a necessary part of the divine emanation in the material world, and a byproduct of human sin. Clifford. 46. However, spirits such as the Shedim may also be benevolent, and were used in Kabbalistic ceremonies, as with the golem of Rabbi Yehuda Lovi, and malevolent Shedim, masakin, from the root meaning to damage, were often credited with possession. 47. Self-published source. Second Temple Judaism, edit. See also, apotropaic magic. The sources of demonic influence were thought to originate from the Watchers or Nephilim, who are first mentioned in Genesis 6, and are the focus of 1 Enoch chapters 1 to 16, and also in Jubilees 10. The Nephilim were seen as the source of the sin and evil on earth, because they are referenced in Genesis 6, for before the story of the flood. 48. In Genesis 6:5, God sees evil in the hearts of men. Ethiopic Enoch refers to Genesis 6:4 to 5, and provides further description of the story connecting the Nephilim to the corruption of humans. According to the Book of Enoch, sin originates when angels descend from heaven and fornicate with women, birthing giants. The Book of Enoch shows that these fallen angels can lead humans to sin through direct interaction, or through providing forbidden knowledge. Most scholars understand the text that demons originate from the evil spirits of the deceased giants, cursed by God to wander the earth. Dale Martin disagrees with this interpretation, arguing that the ghosts of the Nephilim are distinct. The evil spirits would make the people sacrifice to the demons, but they were not demons themselves. 49. The spirits are stated in Enoch to corrupt, fall, be excited, and fall upon the earth, and cause sorrow. 50-51. The Book of Jubilees conveys that sin occurs when Kainan accidentally transcribes astrological knowledge used by the Watchers. 52. This differs from Enoch in that it does not place blame on the angels. However, in Jubilees 10:4 the evil spirits of the Watchers are discussed as evil, and still remain on earth to corrupt the humans. God binds only 90% of the Watchers and destroys them, leaving 10% to be ruled by Mastema. Because the evil in humans is great, only 10% would be needed to corrupt and lead humans astray. These spirits of the giants, also referred to as the bastards in the apotropaic prayer songs of the sage, which lists the names of demons the narrator hopes to expel. 53. To the Qumran community during the Second Temple period, this apotropaic prayer was assigned, stating, "And I the sage, declare the grandeur of his radiance in order to frighten and tarry, all the spirits of the ravaging angels and the bastard spirits, demons, Liliths, owls, Dead Sea Scrolls, songs of the sage, lines 4-5, 54-55. Hinduism, edit. Hide this section has multiple issues. Please help improve it or discuss these issues on the talk page. Learn how and when to remove these template messages. This section needs additional citations for verification. May 2018. This article possibly contains original research. May 2018. Hindu beliefs include numerous varieties of creatures with materialistic or non-material forms such as Vedalas, Buddhas and Pishachas. Rakshasas and Asuras are demons. Asuras, edit. See also, Surapadman and Narakasura. The Army of Super Creatures, from the Saugandika Paranaya manuscript, 1821 CE. Asura, in the earliest hymns of the Rigveda, originally meant any supernatural spirit, either good or bad. Since the /s/ of the Indic linguistic branch is cognate with the /h/ of the early Iranian languages, the word Asura, representing a category of celestial beings, is a cognate with Old Persian Ahura. Ancient Hinduism tells that Devas, also called Suras, and Asuras are half-brothers, sons of the same father Kashyapa, although some of the Devas, such as Varuna, are also called Asuras. Later, during Puranic age, Asura and Rakshasa came to exclusively mean any of a race of anthropomorphic, powerful, possibly evil beings. Daikya, lit. Sons of the Mother Thithi, Mayadaneva, Rakshasa, lit. From harm to be guarded against, and Asura are incorrectly translated into English as demon. In post-Vedic Hindu scriptures, pious, highly enlightened Asuras, such as Prahlada and Vibhishana, are not uncommon. The Asura are not fundamentally against the gods, nor do they tempt humans to fall. Many people metaphorically interpret the Asura as manifestations of the ignoble passions in the human mind, and as symbolic devices. There were also cases of power-hungry Asuras challenging various aspects of the gods, but only to be defeated eventually and seek forgiveness. Evil spirits, edit. Hinduism advocates the reincarnation and transmigration of souls according to one's karma. Souls, Atman, of the dead are adjudged by the Yama, and are accorded various purging punishments before being reborn. Humans that have committed extraordinary wrongs are condemned to roam as lonely, often mischief-mongers, spirits for a length of time before being reborn. Many kinds of such spirits, Vedalas, Pishachas, Buddha, are recognized in the later Hindu texts. Iranian demons, edit. Zoroastrianism, edit. Arshang, the Shahnama of Shah Tahmasp. Black Div, the Shahnama of Shah Tahmasp. Rostam carried by Akwandiwa, cropped. Main article, Diva. The Zoroastrian belief in demons, Deva, had strong influence on the Abrahamic religions, especially Christianity and Islam. 56. The Devas seem to be a Zoroastrian interpretation of the Hindu pantheon. Particularly Indra, one of the most eminent individual deities of Vedic texts, is portrayed as a malicious force only next to Ahriman, the principle of evil, devil. 57. But Devas are not merely the false gods of a past religion, but also embodiment of vices and fierce side of nature. Threatona slays the Deva Ajidahaka, a serpentine or dragon-like creature with 3 heads. 58. Threatona's victory over a serpentine or dragon-like creature with 3 heads is not the victory of a great warrior, but to show that people who live in accordance with Asha can overcome evil. 58. Eshma, a demon of wrath and destruction, appears to be the direct forerunner of Asmodeus, Socrates Long, from Abrahamic religion. 59. Winter too became associated with one of the Deva. 60. In Zarathustra's personal revelation, there are no individual Devas. They are always referred to as in a group, and their worshippers are associated with violence and destruction. But Devas are all spawned from evil thought / as is the grandee who worships you, and from wrong and contempt, ever since you have been enjoying those worst of things that mortals are to do / to wax to the Deva's favor, retreating from good thought / losing the way from the mindful Lord's wisdom, and from right. Yasna 32.3-4, 61. In their state of wickedness, they lead mankind into sin and death. Frowny face 62. So ye lure the mortal from good living and security from death / as the evil will does you who are Devas, by evil thought / and that evil speech with which he assigns the deed to the wrongful one's control. Yasna 32.5. The Devas, however, are merely subordinate to the absolute power of evil, the evil will, embodied in Ahriman / Ingramanyu. The Deva are thus both corrupted by evil, but also evil themselves. People who worship them are blamed too. In the Gathas, the primary way for demons to corrupt humans and cause suffering manifests through their worshippers. 63. The Vendidad, law against Deva, is mainly concerned to ward off the Devas. It offers laws for general ritual purity. Not only acts in favor for the demons might increase their power, but so does any act against Ahura Mazda. Cutting one's hair or nails and keeping them on the ground can be considered a sacrifice to the demons. 64. As the demons' power increase by humans' acts of wickedness, they are weakened by good deeds, especially performance of invocation of Ahura Mazda. 65. The Vendidad further explores the possibility for humans to become a Deva. A human who performs sexual immoralities and or worships the Deva becomes one themselves after death. During life, the person is considered to be equal to them, but turns truly into one after death. The Bundahishan gives an overview about the creation of demons. The text explains that Ahura Mazda and Ahriman existed before the material world, one in light, and the other in the abyss of darkness. When Ahriman assaulted Ahura Mazda created a world as a battle place, and Ahriman could be defeated. The first beings created by Ahura Mazda were the 6 Amshah Spenta, whereupon Ahriman counters by creating 6 Devas. The demons are not tempted but directly created by the principle of evil. According to the Bundahishan, the demons revive Ahriman, whereby calling him their father. Frowny face 66. Rise up, thou father of us. For we will cause a conflict in the world, the distress and injury from which will become those of Ormuzd and the archangels. Bun 3.1. Devas assault the souls when passing the Chinvat bridge. While virtuous people ward them off and succeed on entering heaven, wicked souls fail and are seized by the demons. 66. In hell, Devas continue to torment the damned. 67. Manichaeism, edit. See also, Asrester. In Manichaean mythology, demons had a real existence, as they derived from the kingdom of darkness. They were not metaphors expressing the absence of good, nor are they fallen angels. That means they are not originally good, but entities purely evil. The demons came into the world after the Prince of Darkness assaulted the realm of light. The demons ultimately failed their attack, and ended up imprisoned in the structures and matter of the contemporary world. 68. lacking virtues, and being in constant conflict with both the divine creatures and themselves. They are inferior to the divine entities, and overcome by the divine beings at the end of time. They are not sophisticated or inventive creatures, but only driven by their urges. 69. Simultaneously, the Manichaean concept of demons remains abstract, and is closely linked to ethical aspects of evil that many of them appear as personified evil qualities, such as frowny face. 69. Greed, desire for wealth. Wrath, desire for destruction. Envy. Grief. The Watcher, another group of demonic entities, known from the Enochian writings, appear in the canonical Book of Giants. The Watchers came into existence after the demons were chained up in the sky by living spirit. Later, outwitted by third messenger, they fall to earth. There they had intercourse with human women, and beget the monstrous Nephilim. Thereupon they establish a tyrannical rule on earth, suppressing mankind, until they are defeated by the angels of punishment, setting an end to their rule. 70. In the Shahnameh edit. Gate of Citadel of Semnan 9. Rustum slaying the Div Sepi, White Div. In Shahnameh, written by the Persian poet Ferdowsi between c. 977 and 1010, c. the term division, from the Avestan Diva, includes both demons as well as evil humans. 71. The divs of the legendary Mazandaran might reflect human enemies of Iran. Zahak, inspired by the diva Ajidahaka, is not a disgraced deity, but a human tyrant, identified as an Arab, who slayed his father in exchange for power. It is only after he was tricked by the devil for power, he grows serpentine heads on his shoulders, and becomes less human. 72. Divs are often black, long teeth, claws as hands, a monstrous, but humanoid shape. 71. Despite their human form, many divs are masters of supernatural sorcery, reflecting their former associations with the divas. 73. Div Sepid, leader of the divs, is both an outstanding warrior and a master of magic, who causes storms to overcome hostile armies. 74. After divs are defeated, they might join their enemy. The poem begins with the kings of the Pishdadian dynasty. They defeat and subjugate the demonic divs. Tamuras commanded the divs and became known as Divband, binder of demons. Jamshid, the fourth king of the world, ruled over both angels and Div, and served as a high priest of Ahura Mazda, Hormuzd. After a just reign over hundreds of years, Jamshid grew haughty and claims, because of his wealth and power, divinity for himself. His people get unsatisfied with their king, and Zahak usurps the throne, aided by demons. Jamshid dies sawn in two by two divs. Tricked by Ahriman, or Iblis, Zahak grew two snakes on his shoulders, and becomes 8th demonic serpent king. 75. The king K. Kavas fails to conquer the legendary Mazdaran, the land of divs, and gets captured. 76. To save his king, Rustum takes a journey and fights through 7 trials. Divs are among the common enemies Rustum faces, the last one the Div Sepid, the demonic king of Mazdaran. Native North American Demons, edit. Wendigo, edit. Main articles, Wendigo and Wechuj. The Algonquian people traditionally believe in a spirit called a Wendigo. The spirit is believed to possess people who then become cannibals. In Athabascan folklore, there is a belief in Wechuj, a similar cannibal spirit. Christianity, edit. Old Testament, edit. The existence of demons as inherently malicious spirits within Old Testamental texts are absent. 77, 78. Though there are evil spirits sent by YHWH, they can hardly be called demons, since they serve and do not oppose the governing deity. 79. First then the Hebrew Bible was translated into Greek, the gods of other nations were merged into a single category of demons, daimons, with implied negativity. 80. The Greek daimons were associated with demi-divine entities, deities, illnesses, and fortune-telling. The Jewish translators rendered them all as demons, depicting their power as nullified comparable to the description of Shiddim in the Tanakh. Although all these supernatural powers were translated, none were angels, despite sharing a similar function to that of the Greek daimon. This established a dualism between the angels on God's side and negatively evaluated demons of pagan origin. 81. Their relationship to the Godhead became the main difference between angels and demons, not their degree of benevolence. Both angels and demons might be fierce and terrifying. However, the angels act always at service of the high God of the Israelites, differing from the pagan demons, who represent the powers of foreign deities. 82. New Testament, edit. Medieval illumination from the Ott Heinrich folio depicting the exorcism of the Gerasene demoniac by Jesus. The Septuagint refers to evil spirits as demons, daimon. Through the New Testament, demons appear 55 times, 46 times in reference to demonic possession or exorcisms. 83. As adversaries of Jesus, demons are not morally ambivalent spirits, but evil, cause of misery, suffering and death. 83. They are not tempters, but cause of pain, suffering and maladies, both physical and mental. Temptation is reserved for the devil only. 84. Unlike spirits in pagan beliefs, demons are not intermediary spirits who must be sacrificed for appeasement of a deity. Possession also shows no trace of positivity contrary to some pagan depictions of spirit possession. They are explicitly said to be ruled by the devil, or Beelzebub. 85. Their origin is unclear. The texts take the existence of demons for granted. Many early Christians, like Irenaeus, Justin Martyr, Clement of Alexandria, and Lactantius assumed demons were ghosts of the Nephilim, known from intertestamental writings. 86. Because of references to Satan as the Lord of Demons, and evil angels of Satan throughout the New Testament, other scholars identified fallen angels with demons. 87. Demons as entirely evil entities, who have been born evil, does not fit the proposed origin of evil and free will, taught in later Christian theology. 88. Pseudepigrapha and Deuterocanonical books, edit. Main articles, Pseudepigrapha and Deuterocanonical books. See also, Book of Tobit, Book of Enoch, and Book of Jubilees. Demons are included into biblical interpretation. In the story of Passover, the Bible tells the story as the Lord struck down all the firstborn in Egypt. 89. In the Book of Jubilees, which is considered canonical only by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. 90. This same event is told slightly differently. All the powers of the demon, Mastema, had been let loose to slay all the firstborn in the land of Egypt. And the powers of the Lord did everything according as the Lord commanded them. 91. In the Genesis flood narrative, the author explains how God was noticing how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on earth had corrupted their ways. 92. In Jubilees, the sins of man are attributed to the unclean demons, who began to lead astray the children of the sons of Noah, and to make to err and destroy them. 93. In Jubilees, Mastema questions the loyalty of Abraham, and tells God to bid him offer him as a burnt offering on the altar, and thou wilt see if he will do this command. 94. The discrepancy between the story in Jubilees and the story in Genesis 22 exists with the presence of Mastema. In Genesis, God tests the will of Abraham merely to determine whether he is a true follower. However, in Jubilees, Mastema has an agenda behind promoting the sacrifice of Abraham's son, an even more demonic act than that of the Satan in Job. 95. In Jubilees, where Mastema, an angel tasked with the tempting of mortals into sin and iniquity, requests that God give him a tenth of the spirits of the children of the Watchers, demons, in order to aid the process. 96. These demons are passed into Mastema's authority, where once again, an angel is in charge of demonic spirits. The Testament of Solomon, written sometime in the first 3 centuries CE, the demon Asmodeus explains what he is: the son of an angel and a human mother. Another demon describes himself as having died in the massacre in the Age of Giants. Beelzebub, the prince of demons, appears as a fallen angel, not as a demon, but makes people worship demons as their gods. 97. The demon seated by Mikhail Vrubel, 1890, a symbolist painting inspired by the Russian romantic poem Demon by Mikhail Lermontov. 98. Christian Demonology, edit. Main articles: Christian Demonology, Exorcism in Christianity, Exorcism in the Catholic Church, and Demonic Possession Christianity. Saint Anthony the Great Plagued by Demons, engraving by Martin Schongauer in the 1480s. Death and the Miser, detail, a Hieronymus Bosch painting, National Gallery of Art, Washington, D.C. Since early Christianity, demonology has developed from a simple acceptance of demons to a complex study that has grown from the original ideas taken from Jewish demonology and Christian scriptures. 99. Christian demonology is studied in depth within the Roman Catholic Church. 100. Although many other Christian churches affirm and discuss the existence of demons. 101. 102. Building upon the few references to daimon in the New Testament, especially the poetry of the Book of Revelation, Christian writers of Apocrypha from the 2nd century onwards created a more complicated tapestry of beliefs about demons that was largely independent of Christian scripture. While daimons were considered as both potentially benevolent or malevolent, Origen argued against Celsus that daimons are exclusively evil entities, supporting the later idea of evil demons. According to Origen's cosmology, increasing corruption and evil within the soul, the more estranged the soul gets from God. Therefore, Origen opined that the most evil demons are located underground. Besides the fallen angels known from Christian scriptures, Origen talks about Greek demons, like nature spirits and giants. These creatures were thought to inhabit nature or air and nourish from pagan sacrifices roaming the earth. However, there is no functional difference between the spirits of the underworld and of earth, since both have fallen from perfection into the material world. Origen sums them up as fallen angels and thus equal to demons. 103. Many ascetics, like Origen and Anthony the Great, describe demons as psychological powers, tempting to evil. 104, in contrast to benevolent angels advising good. According to Life of Anthony, written in Greek around 360 by Athanasius of Alexandria, most of the time, the demons were expressed as an internal struggle, inclinations and temptations. But after Anthony successfully resisted the demons, they would appear in human form to tempt and threat him even more intense. 105. Pseudo-Dionysius the Areopagite described evil as defiancy, and does not give evil an ontological existence. He explains demons are deficient creatures, who willingly turn themselves towards the unreal and non-existence. Their dangerous nature results not from power of their nature, but from their tendency to drag others into the void and the unreal, away from God. 9. Michael Sellos proposed the existence of several types of demons, deeply influenced by the material nature of the regions they dwell. The highest and most powerful demons attack the mind of people using their imaginative action, fantasticos, to produce illusions in the mind. The lowest demons, on the other hand, are almost mindless, gross and grunting spirits, which try to possess people instinctively, simply attracted by the warmth and life of humans. These cause diseases, fatal accidents and animalistic behavior in their victims. They are unable to speak, while other lower types of demons might give out false oracles. The demons are divided into Liluria, the highest demons who inhabit the ether, beyond the moon. Area, demons of the air below the moon. Thonia, inhabiting the land. Hyraea/Analia, dwelling in the water. Bipoctbonia, they live beneath the earth. Misophes, the lowest type of demon, blind and almost senseless in the lowest hell. Invocation of saints, holy men and women, especially ascetics, reading the gospel, holy oil or water is said to drive them out. However, Sellos' schemes have been too inconsistent to answer questions about the hierarchy of fallen angels. The devil's position is impossible to assign in this scheme, and it does not respond to living perceptions of felt experience, and was considered rather impractical to have a lasting effect or impact on Christian demonology. 106. The contemporary Roman Catholic Church unequivocally teaches that angels and demons are real beings rather than just symbolic devices. The Catholic Church has a cadre of officially sanctioned exorcists, which perform many exorcisms each year. The exorcists of the Catholic Church teach that demons attack humans continually, but that afflicted persons can be effectively healed and protected either by the formal rite of exorcism, authorized to be performed only by bishops and those they designate, or by prayers of deliverance, which any Christian can offer for themselves or others. 107. At various times in Christian history, attempts have been made to classify demons according to various proposed demonic hierarchies. Gnosticism, edit. Examples of Gnostic portrayals of demons can be found in the Apocryphon of John, in which they are said to have helped construct the physical Adam, 108, and in Pistis Sophia, which states they are ruled over by Hecate and punish corrupt souls, 109. Islam, edit. Demons depicted in the Book of Wonders, a late 14th century Arabic manuscript. Ali slaying divs with his sword Zulfiqar in a Persian manuscript. Shain, or Diva of Indo-Iranian religion, are the usual terms for demons in Islamic belief. 110, 111. In Islam, demons try to lead humans astray from God by tempting them to sin, teaching them sorcery, and cause mischief among humans. Occult practices, albeit not forbidden per se, may include conjuring demons, which requires acts against God's laws, and are therefore forbidden, such as illicit blood sacrifices, abandoning prayer, and rejecting fasting. Based on the Islamic view on Solomon, who is widely believed to have been a ruler over genies and demons, Islam has a rich tradition about conjuring demons. Among the demons are the devils, Shayatan, and the fiends, div. 112, both are believed to have worked for Solomon as slaves. While the devils usually appear within a Judeo-Christian background, the div. frequently feature in beliefs of Persian and Indian origin. But it is to be noted that in Islam both angels and demons are considered to be the creatures of God, and so God has ultimate power over all of them. According to exegesis of the Quran, the devils are the offspring of Iblis, Satan. They are said to live until the world ceases to exist, always shadow in humans, and jinn, 113, whispering onto their hearts to lead them astray. Prayers are used to ward off their attacks, dissolving them temporarily. As the counterpart of the angels, they try to go against God's will, and their abode in hell is predestined. They lack free will and are bound to evil. 114. The Ifrit and Merid are more powerful classes of devils. Jinn are different from devils in that they have free will, and not all of them are wrongdoers. The Muslim Persians identified the evil spirits of the Quran with div. Some argue the devils were created good, but turned evil by Iblis' act of arrogance. The div were created as vicious creatures and embodiment of evil. 115, 116. When Iblis was still among the angels, he led an army against the spirits on the earth. Among them were the div, who formed two orders, one of which sided with the jinn, and were banished with them, condemned to roam the earth. The other, treacherous div, joined Iblis in battle, and exiled to hell with him. The div are often depicted as sorcerers, whose misdeeds are not bound to temptation only. They could cause sickness, mental illnesses, or even turn humans to stone by touching. 117. While the devils frequently appear to ordinary humans to tempt them into everything disapproved by society, the div usually appear to specific heroes. 118, 119. Baha'i Faith, edit. In the Baha'i Faith, demons are not regarded as independent evil spirits as they are in some faiths. Rather, evil spirits described in various faiths traditions, such as Satan, fallen angels, demons, and jinn, are metaphors for the base character traits a human being may acquire and manifest when he turns away from God and follows his lower nature. Belief in the existence of ghosts and earthbound spirits is rejected and considered to be the product of superstition. 120. Ceremonial magic, edit. While some people fear demons, or attempt to exorcise them, others willfully attempt to summon them for knowledge, assistance, or power. The ceremonial magician usually consults a grimoire, which gives the names and abilities of demons, as well as detailed instructions for conjuring and controlling them. Grimoires are not limited to demons. Some give the names of angels or spirits, which can be called, a process called theurgy. The use of ceremonial magic to call demons is also known as Goetia, the name taken from a section in the famous grimoire known as the Lesser Key of Solomon. 121. Wicca, edit. According to Rosemary Ellen Guiley, demons are not courted or worshipped in contemporary Wicca and paganism. The existence of negative energies is acknowledged. 122. Modern interpretations, edit. The classic Oni, a Japanese ogre-like creature, which often has horns, and often translated into English as demon. Psychologist Wilhelm Wundt remarked that among the activities attributed by myths all over the world to demons, the harmful predominate, so that in popular belief bad demons are clearly older than good ones. 123. Sigmund Freud developed this idea, and claimed that the concept of demons was derived from the important relation of the living to the dead. The fact that demons are always regarded as the spirits of those who have died recently shows better than anything the influence of mourning on the origin of the belief in demons. 124. M. Scott Peck, an American psychiatrist, wrote 2 books on the subject: People of the Lie, The Hope for Healing Human Evil, 125, and Glimpses of the Devil, a psychiatrist's personal accounts of possession, exorcism, and redemption, 126. Peck describes in some detail several cases involving his patients. In People of the Lie he provides identifying characteristics of an evil person, whom he classified as having a character disorder. In Glimpses of the Devil Peck goes into significant detail describing how he became interested in exorcism, in order to debunk the myth of possession by evil spirits, only to be convinced otherwise after encountering 2 cases, which did not fit into any category known to psychology or psychiatry. Peck came to the conclusion that possession was a rare phenomenon related to evil, and that possessed people are not actually evil, rather, they are doing battle with the forces of evil. 127. Although Peck's earlier work was met with widespread popular acceptance, his work on the topics of evil and possession has generated significant debate and derision. Much was made of his association with, and admiration for, the controversial Malachi Martin, a Roman Catholic priest and a former Jesuit, despite the fact that Peck consistently called Martin a liar and a manipulator. 128. 129. Richard Woods, a Roman Catholic priest and theologian, has claimed that Dr. Peck misdiagnosed patients based upon a lack of knowledge regarding dissociative identity disorder, formerly known as multiple personality disorder, and had apparently transgressed the boundaries of professional ethics by attempting to persuade his patients into accepting Christianity. 128. Father Woods admitted that he has never witnessed a genuine case of demonic possession in all his years. 130. 131. 132. According to S.N. Chiu, God is shown sending a demon against Saul in 1 Samuel 16 and 18 in order to punish him for the failure to follow God's instructions, showing God as having the power to use demons for his own purposes, putting the demon under his divine authority. 133. According to the Britannica Concise Encyclopedia, demons, despite being typically associated with evil, are often shown to be under divine control, and not acting of their own devices. 134. See also, edit. Akari. Archon, Gnosticism. Classification of demons. Empusa. Aaron Yes. Folk Devil. Goblin. Holy Water # Protection Against Evil. Imp. List of fictional demons. List of theological demons. Mara. Spiritual warfare. Theistic Satanism. Yaguai. Yokai.
Well, hope like my videos. Hope you like it. Well, maybe that's it.